Hi there, it's me JD. Today we will do an experiment. The title of this experiment is Flower Examination. The objective of this experiment is to examine in detail the various parts of a flower. The supplies we're going to need are as follows. A magnifying glass, what you can assemble, black paper or very dark material, a cutter, toothpick, and our fresh flower we used on hibiscus. First, we will use a toothpick and take off some pollen from the answers. The next thing we are going to do is we will count the number of sepals. The sepals is the one below the petals and connected to the receptacle. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 sepals in this flower. Next, we will count the number of petals in the flower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. There are 24 petals in this flower. Now, we will examine the stigma. So we will locate the bottom part of the flowering plant below the sepals, the stalk. The part of the stalk which holds the flower is called the receptacle. We will locate and examine the filament. Does the filament with the answer rise above the stigma? Yes. The filament with the answer rises above the stigma. Now, I'm going to answer this question. If the pollen is located above the stigma, the flower is generally self-pollinated. If the pollen is below the stigma, the flower is generally cross-pollinated. Based on this information, is your flower self-pollinated or cross-pollinated? Based on the information, this flower is self-pollinated because the answer rises above the stigma. We will now examine the style. Then I will answer. The style is the structure that extends from the ovary to the stigma. Is the style long or short? The style that I found was short. Now we will locate and examine the ovary. Use a plastic knife to slice open the ovary. Slice small pieces of ovary open one at a time. Can you please? Okay. So now we use the magnifying lens to magnify what we are seeing on the screen. What you see on the screen is the style that I'm talking about. As you can see, it's very short. Now, I think this is the ovary, and now we will open it.